pow, bid do, bid P. The traditional start of every Jeezo Its Friday is with a bid and bow, bid and boo, bid and pow. And then we do the next thing, which is audio check. Check the audio. Does this sound good? I have to use my phone, right? Because I ain't got no Jamie, right? I ain't like rich and famous and popular and that. I ain't got no Jamie doing this. So I have to do this myself now. Audio check. Check the audio. Does this sound good? I think it sounds alright. I think that sounds totally fine. Anybody out there watching this on X, please jump in. Please say hello. Yeah, that would be mega super cool. Just realised I haven't got my multi-stream messaging on, but that'll come on in a second. Yeah, please hello. Please jump in, be a friend. Yeah, get involved. Or just watch along. Just have some fun and watch along. If you're on X, if you press the button, right, it gives like hearts. I don't know what that does, but look at that. There's hearts, just hearts, just flowing hearts. I did see come up on the screen, but not on my chat. I think Kat is there in kick. Kaz, hola, Captain, she says, from the X. So yeah, if you're there, please say hello. Please say hello. We're going to get started in a second. Just doing the audio checks to make sure that the back-end sound. Evening. From Cookie Boy. Sam, hey, in X. Oh, got some X's. Are we live on? I'll have to go over and see if we're actually live on the YouTubes. But good that we've got some X's. I've got some chat to say about X, actually. Are we actually live on YouTube as well? Kat, could you say something else on Kick, please? Just so I can see it come through. Just to make sure that it does work and come through. That would be good. How we doing anyway? Kaz, Cookie Boy, Sam. Yeah, that's live. I'm there as well. So what's Richie live on YouTube? Boss T, yo. So I'm not seeing that on this yet, but I am then. Evening, Colin. I'm here on my phone to chat. And on the big telly. The big telly. Yes. You're on the big telly. Yeah, I tell you what, mate. It's such an honour. Flatliner, usual brief. Visit while I start tea. When you see a visit when I start tea, it's like so when I watch things when I didn't do tea. I'm not very good at cooking, right? But I wash up a bit. Or I do a kid's breakfast, right? What I'll do is I'll either have the telly on in the kitchen, it'll be on there, or I'll have my phone propped up with it. It's got like a little back thing, and I'll have something on. Which am I? Am I on the telly, Flatliner, or am I on like a phone propped up? And am I there whilst you're making spaghetti, stirring a pot, all that? But thank you so much for having me on the big TV. That's like such an honour. iPad next to the cooker, nice one. I like that. I can envision and I proper see that. I can see how that is. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here, mate. Please do all that jazz. Boss T saying audio good. Can you hear the background music at all? Does it need to come up a little bit? Because the background music kind of just gives just a little bit extra to the brand, I find. This week, right, I'm putting it into chunks. I don't know whether anybody notices. I do appreciate you guys coming along here every Friday. Really do. Thank you so much. I love you. Peace. One love. Right, get that out of the way. I do. I love yous. Honestly, I do. Thank you so much for being here. And I know I switch gears every single week. It's like, I've got a different plan to rule the world. I've got this new genius way of being really great at this. And I do change quite a bit, right? So apologies. No background at a nice level. Good old Richie lad. Thank you. But I've got a new way of doing it now. So this week you might have noticed that I've started to create what I call jiffers. Now a jiffer is one of the stories that we talked about on the Friday. Either like a post that I bring in for us to discuss, or it's a clipped part of this that I push out into like TikTok or something. Jiffers. Now that's what we call clips. We call clips and posts jiffers because they're on Jeezo Its Friday. Jiff. Yeah, you get it? You following? So I'm breaking me jiffers down right into what went down, which will be like the news section, but not like politics and war and all that, like other bits and bobs. And then we're going to go into lately I've been thinking. Now, lately I've been thinking is, I'm sure you all have like these, like you all have these kind of like random thoughts about like which could well be like big thoughts that you can't really kind of like push forward or like get your head around. So I'm pulling some of those in, right? To lately I've been thinking, and I've got four good ones for us to discuss today. I will then clip those jiffers, and I'll put them out as videos as well. This is the machine, right? This is the machine in action, and then we are going to end up on Jeezo Bro, because I do miss Jeezo Bro. There are some really cool clips that get posted, fails and fights and all that, so we're going to get stuck into that. But we're going to start off with what went down, which is like the news segment. But before all of that, right? How is everybody? One at a time. Flatline, if you're there. What you cooking? What is on the menu for today? Kaz, I think you're feeling a bit tired, aren't you? You've got us on the big telly, which is great. You've got Boss T next to you. I haven't got a Boss T message on my stream chat, so Boss T, if you're watching on anything, please say hello, right? Just so I can see Boss T pop up. You're tired, ain't you, Kaz? I know, you're tired. You're tired, bless you. We've got Kat hanging in there, so Boss T as well. Boss T, you tired as well, pal? All good here, your weekend off, says Richie. Richie's got a weekend off. That's good news, mate. That's good news. You going to do anything with it? Sam, howdy, says Kat. You're there. How's your week been, Kat? How's it been? And Sam, Cookie Boy, you guys still there? How's your week been? How's everybody's week's been? How's everybody doing? What's plans for the weekend? Because this weekend's meant to be pretty warm, you know. Like, if you're down south, then you're talking like 30 odd degrees. Up here in the north, it's going to be a bit. I think it's going to be a bit chiller, right? Like 20 odds, but it's also like proper temperature, like cool temperatures. Mark McQueen's here. No fear, everyone. I'm here now. Mark McQueen is here. That's it, guys. You know what? We were just seeing. Fucking hell. How we're going to get through these 2 hours? There's no Mark McQueen, but he's here. He's here. Richie says he's doing nothing. Chilling, then cooking a Sunday dinner. Busy with work. Learning about military drones. Cat's sake. Cat's full on. She'll not say it out loud, right? She's not allowed to actually. Or she'll have a international secret of cleavance I took away. And she's a kind of like MI4. So you've heard of MI6. So MI6 is the International Intelligence Agency. You've heard of MI5. That's the internal. So one's external, right? One's internal. Now what you don't hear about is MI4. And that's where Cat works. Cat works for MI4. And MI4 is basically secret operations, UFOs. Yeah, Loch Ness Monster. She works in the MI4 department. What do MI4 do? Who the hell's MI? We've got 5, we've got 6. What's MI4? Sam, I'm alright, love. Good, I'm pleased. Our 26th anniversary met at Glastonbury. We're going to talk about Glassdoor, actually, Kaz. It'd be good to get your and Boss T's thoughts on it, right? Because has it changed since 1990? 1990, I think that is when Kaz and Boss T met at Glastonbury. Maybe's, yeah. Lions game, Grand Prix. Lions, that British rugby. I'm thinking in, yeah. A Grand Prix on Sunday. I've seen Lando in the practices. I'm supposed to be off the booze now, but I'm rounding off the week with a couple of G&Ts. Well done, Cookie Boy. Yeah, never mind off this booze malarkey. Right, get on it. Right, get right on it. The wife insists on 1 veg meal per week, and that is it. Halloumi bulgur stuff. We'll need a steak tomorrow. I tell you what, though, I do like grilled halloumi. It's just not It doesn't stay warm long, does it? Halloumi goes cold real quick. Are you missing your new mate, Cole? I am, right? But who knows? We all make new friends, right? And our new friends may come along and say hello. It's a relief after taking 1.5 meters of hose up the jacksie. Medical, not pleasure. Cookie boy taking it up the wrong one. I did see you say something about 15 was it? I thought you said centimeters. That must be 150. No. You said you took 150 centimeters. I don't know whether you can see up the wrong one. Is that I don't know. Is that not politically correct? Up the wrong one. But Cookie Boys took a big one. 1.5 meters. 150 centimeters is 1.5 meters, mate. Fuck, that can't be right. 1.5 meters up the jacksie. 1.5 meters. I'm 6'1", right? So I think I'm like 1 meter, 1.8 meters. You nearly took me. Well, yeah, I'm not laughing actually because it's a medical thing. I hope you're well, mate. Actually, that's what I meant to say. I hope you're well. Is what I meant to say. No, it's not. So, Kat has to deny it. What the fuck happened to MI 1, 2, and 3? I don't know. I have no idea what happened to those guys. Kat, what happened to MI 1, 2, and 3? We know MI 4 is the UFO department secret Loch Ness viewers. Phones are the downfall. Phones are the downfall. Oh, is that to do with Glastonbury? It's a massive walk fest now. It is, dude. It is. Off to Veterans Day tomorrow. Oh, nice one. There's usually a fly past with me and Spitfire, some jets and a bomber. Nice one, man. Spitfire. Do you know what? Cookie boy. There's at the moment. This I'm sure this is. I'm sure right. This is correct. But I'm just going to see it in case it's not correct. But whatever. So I'm sure that there's more we have the most highest amount of Spitfires flying now since the Second World War. So obviously the Second World War happened. A lot of them obviously got shot down, and we're now at the highest level of active Spitfires. Again, I think that's right. It's Army Navy Day tomorrow. Says Subakwa. Right. Subakwa cat. Do you mind I call you Subakwa? Right. I thought Kick Cat. Is anything on Kick you can press to like repost or like or something? Like I thought Kick was going to be our honestly I thought that was going to save us. Anyway, right. What went down this week? Jeezo, what went down this week? I'll tell you what's been going down. There's a few things, right? What went down this week? Okay, I forget, right? I'll start that again. So, I want to use the stream and I want to clip it and edit and be funky and cool with it, right? And use it as content during the week till the next stream. That's right. So what went down is going to be about 30 odd minutes, 40 minutes. And tomorrow morning I'll cut it down to about 15 minutes. But it's like the punchy bits, and it's not like all the bits where I'm asking Kat about like how many people have we got against the Loch Ness Monster. Do you know what I mean? How many people are researching that? I'll cut like all that filler out, and I'll just drop it in like a 15-minute news section called What Went Down. So I need to present it like that because do you know what? Because like other people might watch this. Not many, 10, right? Let's be honest. 10 people will watch that video because that's everybody's watching me shit at the minute. But might be a new 10 people. Not you guys. You guys have seen that. You've been here for the live event, mate. This is for like some new randos over on YouTube. So I've got to. I present it as if it's like its own show. I don't know if am I explaining myself right. I'm going to use this next section as a 10 or 15 minute video tomorrow to put on YouTube so that new people can see our content, right? So I need to start that again. Fucking hell. Here we go. Start again. What went down? I'll be a bit more professional. I'll come back. Okay, watch. What went down this week? We've got some absolute bangers this week. So we've got Joe Rogan versus the Liver King. We've got Trump Outburst and the Cool remix that Boss T and I wish we did, actually, to be fair. Bonnie Blue is back. She had an interview with Andrew Tate. Diddy's case is closing out. Glastonbury started. There's a nasty balloon crash, if you saw that. There's a lady got farted on, and it was like the kind of like the biggest thing that's ever happened to her. The hottest curry in London. That's the stories, right, for what went down. So buckle up, Buttercup. We're going to go into them now. See, so that bit there, right, and like use that as the starter. Clip this next bit out, and then move in. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? That's pretty good, isn't it? Right. I just jumped on here because I get a notification you're online live, honey. You're online live, honey. Honey. Laugh away, my mates did. I was very sedated. It was bloody lovely. And there's a great fact. They found one in the sea over here, I believe. Just googled it. 78 airworthy. 60 over here. Whereabouts are you, like, cookie boy? Right then. Are we all ready? We're all going to get into it then. So, the first one I'm going to do, right, is I'm gonna roll with this one, right? The first one is, oh shit, it's not on. Why isn't it on? I'll pause the video though. The Liver King. Oh, Cookie Boy in the Netherlands. I knew that. I think we spoke about that. Yeah, you're in Holland. That's cool. That's well cool. Nice one. Thanks for watching, dude. That's like we're international. So Boss T and Kaz are in Mexico. We've got Scotland in the house. Scotland represented. And then it's all. I think we're mainly UK. Good. Oh, thank you so much for being here, dude. Liver King versus Joe Rogan. Now, have you seen it? So he's been arrested, right? He got arrested in Texas, in like the airport, I think. This video is fucking crazy. Iola, I think. Hey, a kick person. Howdy, kick person. Hiya, stick about, yeah, and watch. We need some kick people. So here, let me put on this video. I'll pause through it. It's fucking crazy.
I won't take that. Afford anything and everything.
I'm doing well. I'm doing really, really well. How are you doing? I'm doing really well. I thank you for being here from Kick. I know you're there. I know you're there, Cat. Cat, I know you're there from Kick as well. Right, here we go. Watch this.
Because Joe Rogan, we don't have to make videos to pretend anymore. All of this is happening. We're coming to you. I've challenged you man to man to a fight. Honorable. And we don't have to pretend or make any videos. The world is watching. They'll make the videos for us. And you don't have to hold a camera.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that. I'm going to just let some of the video play out right at the back. So you can't see it. I'll tell you what's happened, right? There it is. The Liver King. We talked about him last week, right? Because I watched the documentary about the Liver King. And at the end of it, like, oh, Becky. Is it Becky? Oh, Becky, hi. Yeah, howdy. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you. If you're on X as well, could you repost? That would be cool. Might we get a few more in. Right. So, the Liver King. What's the backstory with this guy? Do you know Cat or not? The Liver King, right? So if you don't know, right? So the Liver King is the dude, right? Has got he started off with this belief. I just found the chat facility on YouTube. Nice one. Thank you for coming in and chatting. Thank you so much. So the Liver King, right? He started a supplement company about primal jazz. Oh, it's Cookie Boy. Yes, Cookie Boy. I thought you were two separate people. Right, that's right. You're back. Good on. So when we're going, right? So yes, he started off with a supplement company. Right, then he became an Instagram influencer for Primal Life. Primal Life is like where you eat all the organs of an animal, because that's what people would have done like only a few hundred years ago. To be fair, eating all the organs. he is massive though, jacked, hitting the weights all the time, selling his supplements, and he's made like 100 million by all accounts on this Netflix documentary. And then it came out that he's that big because he's on steroids, and he's on like loads of mega super steroids as well. Now he was getting called out for that early on by Joe Rogan and Derek from More Plates, More Dates, another one of those, right? So he got busted. He had to say, "Oh, I'm really sorry," and then obviously it just collapsed from him with regards to his influencing, because it was fucking why pal, crackpot, disappeared. A Netflix documentary came out, and at the end of it, it kind of like it sounded like he redeemed himself. He'd kind of like acknowledged that he'd done wrong, and now he just wants to have a chill, quiet life. With these millions, living in his lovely mansion, and just like with a garden, and just like being super chill. That's how it ended. And then this has happened. And then he's came out, been doing all these videos, and some of the videos, I don't know if they're on here actually, on this clip, he's like begging Joe Rogan to be on his show, like, "Oh, we can connect, we can bond." So he's clearly missing the spotlight. He's clearly missing the spotlight. He's been cut, so he's been trying to get on the Joe Rogan show, who Joe's just like said no, not having it, and he's getting to the point where he started releasing these videos, which were basically kind of like threats. So he's saying like, "Oh, I'm coming to Texas," and then he does this video where he says, "I'm coming to Texas, Joe," and he's got Joe's picture on a briefcase, and he opens the briefcase and there's a gun in it. And it's like, this dude's having an absolute meltdown. He really, really is. He's the same age as me, I think, 46, right? And he's sitting on millions. And he's having a meltdown. He just wants to be on the Joe Rogan show, to the point where he's went over to Texas, and then he's been arrested. Was there another video on it? Nah. I'm sure I posted something else. That's him getting arrested there. It's up on like he's a total crackpot, a total mental case. Can I believe it? Can I believe it? Good fun though, and Joe Rogan would absolutely smash him. He would totally smash him, right? 46. He looks about 60. Actually, I think he's 46. Well, that's Grok. How old is the Liver King? I'm sure he's 46. I'm sure he's like my age. It's all that liver, man. That's what it does to you. 47. He's 40. Oh, he's just turned 47. Oh, it's his birthday. Look, as of today. Oh no. As of today, June 27th. He was born April 7th. Oh man, I got super excited. I thought this was his birthday. We could have done some birthday celebrations for him. Now he's my age. He's mass. He's I don't think he's not particularly tall. He's much more jacked than me. Like, it's all them steroids. I tell you how many steroids he was taking, and it was like, honestly, it was insane amounts of steroids. It wasn't just your normal common or garden like steroid use. It was like the highest like a human can take. Wild. Anyway, Joe would smash him. Absolutely smash him. Joe Rogan, I am a not a fanboy, but I totally love what he's done and what he's created on his own terms. I love that. That is the best thing about Joe Rogan, is like he's just done this like organically. I mean, yes, I'm not like naive. Behind the scenes, there'll be a little bit of a team pushing, but it's just happened for him. And in fact, actually, no, that's probably not true, because like it is all on his terms, and you can't do that if you've got like a team and you bolted in for something. He's got a boxer's nose, looks like one of my fucking exes. Oh, Kat, did you go with a dude like that? For a good documentary, check out Popcorn Sutton, the hillbilly moonshine distiller. Very intelligent and sensitive, but behind a hillbilly accent. Lovely. Whoa! I will do. Do you know what though? I've got a cookie boy. I have the book. This book is what keeps all my ideas. Here's the running order for GIF 17, right? I'll put it on my list. I might talk about that next week. What's it called? Popcorn something. Nice one. See, this is how you guys create the content. You bring the thoughts, you bring the ideas. Thank you, popcorn something. Right, this is really, really good. And let's get back to the bookmarks. So, what was that? That was... This is fucking great. Right, so Trump came out this week. You'll have seen this. I'm sure you'll have seen this. Ah, shit. Press the wrong button. Right, okay. You'll have seen this. Is it on?
Yeah, I do. They violated, but Israel violated
so quiet.
it too. Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I'd never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because of one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that? As soon as we made the deal, they...
That is so cool. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. That rhythmic. As soon as I heard that, Boss T, I was like, oh. Do you know the Vince McMahon? Like, oh. I was like, oh, that's the thing. That is a remix, and the remix bros have done an amazing job. Now, Boss T's done a great job right for tonight, actually. So, Boss T, it's me, Boss T. The tune you've sent across, right? I've stolen some AI. I've done enough to it to get away with it. Put some things across it, and then we've got a video on the track for tonight off of the one you sent us across, right? This would have been cool, and these guys have done a great job. These guys have done such a great job here. But I think, Boss T, I think we can do better, right? So here is. Hopefully this is a bit louder. So the remix bros have took this, done the Boss T treatment, right?
We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand that? They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand that? They violated it, but Israel violated it too. Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs like I'd never seen before. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when they say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. The biggest load that we've seen. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand that?
Do you understand that? Do you understand that? That is so cool. Like, that is amazing. They've done a great job. But that is not outside of our capabilities, Boss T. Like, Boss T, you could... Like, remember when Boss T, right, is on... I just drove past the end of the street this week. Cookie Boy, what's that about? Like, so... Cookie Boy, I saw you posting about like seeing like leaders of the world like driving past you, and I was like, what the fuck's going on there? Where is he? And I was thinking that you were in the UK. Obviously you're not. You're in obviously Netherlands, as you said, right? So where are you? What was that about? And what were you doing? The world responded. His entourage drove past. It's a belter, not at all. It is a real good belter. I mean, it is a great job. But I think that Boss T can pull one of them out. I really do. Like a Lando novice win for Richie and Mark McQueen. I think you like your racing. Yeah, I think Boss T could pull out a winner like that. Because remember, Boss T is the one that give us this.
You are bloody bastard bitch! You fuck you! Bloody fuck you! Bloody! Why you fuck me? I fuck you bloody! Why you fuck me? I fuck you bloody! Why you fuck me? I fuck you bloody! What the fuck, man? Why you fuck me? I fuck you bloody! Why you fuck me? I fuck you bloody! What you think if you do like this? Why you fuck me? Why you fuck me? Why you fuck me? What the fuck, man?
We know the Boss T tune, right? Oh, but they did do a great job. They've done a fucking bang on job, them. The remix bros. How are we all doing? Well, okay, you still with us? You still hanging in there? You still enjoying the show? He was sleeping in the King's Palace. I live about a mile from there. Just went out to get paracetamol and got caught in the party. I did see the video. I was thinking, like, I didn't know whether you were like, sorry, I'm speaking really, really fast and very Macam, and English will be your second language, right? But I did see, so I'll slow down, right? But I did see you were posting stuff from like the barriers, and there was like no one around. And I was thinking, where the hell is he? Like, what's he doing? Like, what's going on there? Where's these world leaders? So was that the NATO thing? Couldn't sleep with the bastard helicopter swirling overhead all night. The swirly bird. No, I'm a monk. All right, I can speak faster then. You're a monk in Holland. Good old. Oh, a man. That's like a. That sounds like a Sting track, isn't it? A monk in Holland. I'll write that down just in case we want to write that song for next week. A monk in Holland. Did Sting sing something like that? I think that sounds like a Sting song. Right, we're gonna go for a break. I'm gonna go for an empty and refresh. I'm gonna come back. We've got Diddy's case, Glastonbury. Right. We've got this fart disaster. We've got Diddy's case. I said I didn't know. Hottest Korean one. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to use any of this actually for the what went down show. Who knows? I don't know whether any of this of any use. Here's a break, right? So this break, what I'm doing is, sorry, I am replaying some old footage. I'm bringing in the jiffers, right, from last week. I'm putting that down now. So if you weren't here last week, yeah, this is some of the highlights. Night Terrors. Yes, I created this with Grok. And I just put, like, my prompt was create an image of someone standing at the bottom of your bed. It's like a dark silhouette, creepy, yada yada. And this is what I came back with. Has anybody ever had night terrors? So where you wake up, right, and you're in your bed, and it is your room, it's your surrounding that you're familiar with. It's that you're familiar, not just familiar. Actually, it's life, it's reality. But you can't move, you can't speak, you can't scream, and it's just like a shadow figure at the bottom of your bed. Now, what's wild is that I bet some of yous have. Now, we'll never have shared the same kind of dream. Luna, this is what I wanted you to listen to this actually, Luna, because I think you'll have a view. We'll never ever have shared the same dream of like whatever random dreams we've had. But a lot of us, I bet right now, a lot of us have had that, waking up with paralysis, with somebody standing at the end of the bed. What's that about? My mum reckons she has the day we had my granddad's funeral. Well, I have, right? I used to have a house which was so I'm from Sunderland, right? Sunderland is mainly, I mean, now it's like now it's fucking, I don't even know what it is now. But in the olden days, right, it was about mines, like coal mine and shipyards. That's what Sunderland's all about, right? Oh do, I'm back. I'm back. Right then, so Next, we've got. Let's get rid of Trump. Or fucking hell. Yeah. This is kind of like going down this week, isn't it? So, Diddy's case is like kind of like wrapping up. It's wrapping up because like all of the evidence has been put down, all kind of jazz, and like this chatter, like a bit nervous chatter around X. And you've got to take, like, no matter what angle you're on X, you've got to take a massive, huge pinch of salt with everything that's going down on it, because like everybody's extreme, everybody's views are fucking extreme. But this chatter that, all right, what might happen is Diddy might just like walk away. He might just get off free, with time served. Because the prosecution is starting to kind of pull away some of the crimes that they want to prosecute against, so they're just like kind of pulling it back a little bit, and it's like, what? Like, what? How could that be the case? How could we end up with a situation where like the likes of Diddy, Epstein, like are supplying like children and young women and that to somebody, the somebody's never ever for some reason get brought up, and then those people disappear. So Epstein's dead, and then Diddy might walk away. Now I think that there's like an extreme reaction to the Diddy walking away thing. I can't imagine that he could possibly walk away with what he's been accused with, and like how serious it was taken up to this point. But this is my grok ask of, can you put P. Diddy in a courtroom in a jumpsuit defending himself through the art of rap? So he's meant to be like spitting bars there about why he's like why he's cool and he shouldn't do time. My company has the contract for the consumables at the conference facility in The Hague. We delivered toilet paper last week, but they called up too late saying they'd run out of soap. They could wipe their asses, but not wash their hands. What the fuck? Oh, Nick! Howdy, Nick, dude! Thank you so much for jumping in, dude. How you, mate? How you doing? Everybody say hi to Nick. If you're on X, give Nick a follow, right? He's massively like underfollowed, like massively. I've got a story that I was going to do last week, and I was going to bring it across to today actually, which was in Russia. There's the Yamantau mountain, and there's like a secret base underneath it. And I was like just researching it, and actually take Diddy off the screen. And during the research, Nick's account came up on X, and Nick has done a fucking grand job of like of positioning it and putting art in and creating like a really fucking cool thread on this thing I was like wanting to try and find. I was like, oh whoa, jeez, that's cool. And like Nick's like so super underfollowed, so he should be totally followed, because I'm going to use that as one of these. So welcome, Nick. You're welcome. Great to be here. Awesome to see you. Nick, thank you so much, dude. Honestly, thank you, pal, for jumping in. Thank you. And share and post and all kind of jazz. Aye. So, Diddy. It's just wild that people are chatting about, he's going to walk free. And the person who was put in the prosecution, you know me, right? I don't do any real deep analysis. I do super surface analysis. In fact, on the surface, that's where I see the thing, and I might go one post deep. That's the level of analysis I do. I should position that actually. People should know that. Analysis depth. Oh, do you know what? That's probably like a social thing. That. Do you know every time you see a post of a short, you get presented with a single kind of fact apparently. From there, people just take that as fact, but you need to dig into the next level, which is what are people saying about it, and then the next level and next level. I think that's probably one of those lately I've been thinking things. Actually, fucking that's good. Analysis depth, post, response, Aye, that's a thing. That is definitely a thing. Thank you for being here. Right, Diddy's a wrong'un. Why are people talking about him getting off and getting free when he's a mega wrong'un, apparently? But that's the thing with Diddy at the minute. Diddy. Right. Next. What should I do next? I'm going to do this one next. Fucking hell, I am going to do this one. Wow. So, I don't know if this just dropped this week, but I've just seen it this week. And this was a podcast called The Disruptors. It's a lad, I can't remember what the lad's name is actually. I can't remember what he's called, right? But he's a decent guy, right? And he's like getting people on very tough chats on a podcast, of which, as you can imagine, I appreciate, right? Because I'm kind of like trying to get myself into not that world, but that kind of thing, yeah. As you know, so he moderated like this discussion between Bonnie Blue, right, and Andrew Tate. Now, I know online a lot of people are obviously not a lot actually, but 2 people probably. They ain't a lot interacting with me, right? But it's like maybe 2 people are saying about like I'm kind of like obsessed with Bonnie Blue, and I'm not. I'm really not. But for some reason, like each week, there's a reason why she's like hitting my algorithm. There's always like a reason for it. Wine o'clock. That's vegetarian, right? It is. That wine is a vegetable. It's like totally vegetarian. Flatliner, treat yourself. Get the wine in you. So it's not as I'm not like in on her. It's she just hits my algo all the time. She's always doing something which like pops up, and I'm like, oh, what's going on there? This time she sat down with Andrew Tate, and I had like an interview between them. And there was a lad who was like moderating it, and it was as awful as it looks. It really is as awful as it looks. Ooh, would you though? It was that cat. Which one? Tate. And it is honestly as awful as it looks. So what I mean by that is, Bonnie Blue actually. What was interesting, Bonnie Blue came out and said, like, obviously she's a sex worker, right? She says, yeah, I'm a sex worker. She said that she used to be like a prostitute. She said escort, a prostitute basically, and then she's doing this. So she's doing that for money, like, and Rob Moore, yeah, that's right, are trying to position themselves to do, right? Nothing more than, to be honest, let live. I see. Oh, exactly, right, and that's exactly the thing. Let live. Everybody does their thing, has a consequence. But it was just a weird, combination. As in, like, I don't know if you're making a sandwich, right? There's probably some ingredients in a sandwich that just don't go. Do you know what I mean? Like, either one of them you can do and take. But you put these 2 ingredients into a sandwich and it just doesn't go, like cheese and tuna, right? Cheese and tuna, I don't feel that goes. And that's what that interview was. It was just this weird combo. I couldn't work out what I was looking at. With regards to International Swearing Contest, I think swearing is worthy of a discussion. I used to think the Cloggies were rubbish at swearing, but my road rage advice is now purely in Dutch. Oh, jeez, oh. Buffett, it cut out for me also. Did you cut out there for a bit, or was it my stream? Am I still on? Am I still Buffett here too? Alright, okay, jeez, oh. I've not had buffering problems, right, for a long time. Buffett all over the world. Buffett, I said Buffett did it. Oh, right, I buffered. You've all getting it. I tell you what, though, right? You've all getting my buffering. How did it feel? How did it feel to get buffered by us? Please comment. Did I buffered Sam? I buffered everyone. I give everyone a good buffering. I'm pleased you're still here, though. It's good. That's good. Goodo. Right. So that was that. Anyway, you've not missed out, if I'm honest with you, right? The story basically was that these two people are weird to watch together. I just hovered. If I'm honest with you. Hovered. And Drosselmeyer, give us a bit more what? Bit more buffering. Do you want to get buffered? We're being monitored. Oh, hi. MI4. Cat right went. Hello. Yeah. Jeezo Its Friday are onto us. They know about our connections with the Loch Ness Monster, UFOs, and Bonnie Blue. Cut the stream. I think we've got to be careful what we say on Cat because she is MI4. Best buffering I've had in a while. Nice one, Mark. You were ready for a buffering, right? We've been monitored. We have been monitored. So anyway, there's no way I can put this out as what went down. Actually, fuck. Poor what went down. He ain't gonna get it this week. Leon gonna get it. Bonnie Blue, Andrew Tate. Yeah, check this out. Glaston's this week. Glastonbury, right? I said finally. The UK is taking our borders seriously and put some barriers up. Oh, hang on. No, sorry. This is Glastonbury, a music festival. Why has Glastonbury got far superior borders and security than our country? How can that be the case? Seriously, how is that the case? It is wild, isn't it? But it starts this week, and thing is with Glasgow, I do think obviously back in the day when Glastonbury started, it was a cultural pushback, wasn't it? Probably something we need now, right? I mean, I know we've been enslaved a little bit by the government and technologies enslaved us in a way, but that freedom is within all of us, isn't it? Maybe it is the right time to have a proper 1970s Glastonbury. We got here, right, Boss T, and we have three cars, right, who met and fell in love at Glastonbury, and 25 years later, it's their anniversary, and they are still super, super solid. So first of all, right, actually, being serious, I'm fucking being serious now. Actually, first of all, right, well done, Boss T and Kaz. They've found each other, love each other, and all this time later, they're still super, super connected. So, well done. That is a job well done. Is so for Glastonbury though, right? See me just switch gears there. That's how professional I'm getting at, and just and just switch gears, go deep, and yeah, these guys are cool, and then just switch and dart into something new. Now, I just think I think Glastonbury is now for dickheads. I think it's just for poses. I mean, it was raining a lot by the look of it. It was raining bad. Real bad. But I don't know, I think Glastonbury's watch it on the telly, which is sad, isn't it? Bad, just watch it on the telly. Why the Boss T and Cars are super couple, of course. Yeah, they are. Congrats, Cars and BT. I was out my nut. What? When, Cat? You were out your nut when? Can't remember. 19 to 36. 1936. 19 to 36. Thank you, boss. Thank you. Boss T almost shed a tear. Oh, that was nice. I was out my nut. Why the only most secure and guarded place location in the UK is Rodlow Manor. Rodlow Manor? Nick! What's Rodlow Manor? So Nick's our fucking... Nick, right, is our guy who understands all the secret crazy shit. So I said earlier on, right, I was going to do I want to do a video about Nick. Is it Yamantau Mountains in Russia? Is it pronounced Yamantau? And that's how I came across Nick, right? Nick's like, he's in like, whereabouts are you, Nick, in the world? Are you in Skinwalker country? Are you like out there, like California way? Is that where you are, Nick? I hope so. I hope we've caught Nick. Because we've got people obviously in Mexico, keep an eye over on what's going on in Mexico. Because we've got eyes over there. Like Kat is on the inside of MI4, keeping a cool understanding about intelligence situations. And I think Nick's out there like fighting Yamanto, yeah, and that's the one we're going to do. We'll do that next week. My age from 19 years till 30s, I was either out my face on drugs or jumping on planes to travel to do scuba diving, mate. I know, Kat, keep it up. Fuck Glastonbury, the Horton Weavers, Milton Civic Hall. Alright, £6 ticket. I live next to a place called Horton, actually. And in Horton, they do every year. They do like a gypsy fair. Do you know what I mean? Like totally expensive like teacups and stuff like that. That's our Glastonbury. The Horton Feast. It's called the Horton Feast. The Horton Feast is Sunderland's Glastonbury. Fucking hell. Right, I need to write that down. The Horton Feast. See, the thing is, with AI, I could do a video about that now. Horton Feast is Sunderland's Glastonbury. Jeezo. You know what, though? It's not, because actually we do have a really big... we have a massive, place called Hurricane Park. And it's massive, like really, really fucking huge area. And once a year they do a festival there called Cubics, and it's actually big. It's really, really big, considering like we're like the size of our city, and it's just like on the outskirts. It's a big one called Cubics. But you know what? They're not doing it this year. They don't pay their bills. I've got some because through Kat, right? So because Kat's in MI4, she feeds me like information as well about Sunderland Council. So I get some information about the Sunderland Council, and Kat gives us that information. And I've heard that Cubics, who run the big party on Hurricane Park, have not been paying their bills. Batesy! Hey, you been Bates? I was on a text actually earlier on saying, where the fuck, yeah? You also have Arkham and Russia, Starcar and Cannock Chase, and the Pennines. Nick! Everybody give Nick a follow. Right, give Nick a follow, because he's on the in, and like he's doing a good job, right? He's doing a really good job. Give him a follow. Causing trouble as normal. Who you are? I am. Or Kat. Kat's starting to cause a bit of trouble. I thought Horton was near Bolton. Oh, it is kinda. Maybe not. Or Bolton. Maybe it's your Horton. Oh, Uncle Joe's mint balls keep us all aglow. So not Bolton is in Manchester. That Bolton, no. We do have Bolton in the northeast, and we have a Horton next to the Bolton. Right? Yeah, give Nick a Nick. I'm so pleased to hear you, mate. Thank you so much. And what's Kat getting the blame for now? What can we blame Kat for? Right, we've had Glassdoor. Oh, my fucking hell, Jeezo. This one, let me find this. So I posted something actually that went against the grain of like the rest of the crowd, and it's this one here, right? So 2 seconds. This is actually quite a long one, so apologies, right? But I went against the grain, and probably went against what you think. So here we go.
But my wife and I just went to the grocery store right by our house, just to buy like junk food and stuff, you know, because we're really tired. Just wanted some sweet treats. And we were walking down an aisle, and there were like two guys that walked up next to us. You know, Peyton like walked away, my wife walked away for just a second, and they were like snickering to themselves or something. And like, I didn't really think much of it, so I'm just looking at the candy aisle trying to decide what candy I want. And he walks by and gets like inches from me and just rips one, like farts like this far from me. That's disgusting to say. I can't even believe I'm having to say this, but he did. And about that time, Peyton walked up, like didn't witness what happened, but like seconds later, and I'm like upset, and I follow after him, and I was like, is there a reason? You were just so disrespectful to me.
Called you a bitch.
Come here. And he never felt so dehumanized.
Not only did he fart on her, when she confronted him, he said, just walk away, you fucking bitch. And apparently a wonderful lady who stood by, witnessed the whole thing, said they walked around the corner to her aisle away from us and called us fucking gay bitches.
Right before I walked up.
So, well, piss off and disgusting. Could be worse, right? So, my take on it is like, it is kind of funny because like they've really been like emotionally like scarred on it, right? But at the same time, like, who the fuck are those dudes, right? Do you know what I mean? So I said like, so I was on the post. This is probably controversial for our crowd, right? But I went in the crowd and I was like, random strange and sudden syringe jabbings in Iran. It is so. It is funny, right? So this is the thing, right? It could be funny or it could be horrid, depending on the perspective. So if a couple of daft lads, right, like rolled up and just like done that. So you see, honestly, you see these YouTube videos where there's a prank, where there's a fella walking along in front of two lasses, he does a fart. It's a machine, right? It's a machine. Like, and like, it's like everybody's like, whoa, what's going on there? And it's funny. So from a perspective, yeah, it's funny. But from their perspective, they've seen it as being like, a hate crime, right? But it could have been. That's the thing. It could have been. Like, they've seen it as like this anti-gay hate crime that these lads would, fucking, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go and fart on her. But who knows? Who knows? Hate crime or joke? Wild. It's a wild one, right? And I put in, I said, yeah, I won't be so quick to call it. She's like going on like really extreme, but like, if they've done it and it's not as a joke, like that's fucking horrid. That like I would have decked the dude. Like he would have been fucking slapped. Somebody came up to me with my kid and farted on us. Like expect that. Expect it. So I don't know. I thought it was a weird one. That like I call that one fart disaster. Oh, it's busy. I once was delivery driving, hit the towers in the city centre, let one go, meet and be there after it was discussed. I left the lift and I did two women walked in, felt rough. I'm sorry, this is a laugh. Sad, pissed myself laughing. Right, so that was that one. I'll tell you what, there's fucking hell. Right, one more. What I'm doing this, right, is oh, definitely want to do that one actually. Fuck that. We'll do this. I was going to do with the I've seen the air balloon crash this week in Brazil. Like, Fucking hell, that was grim. That like, there was 21 people. I think like half of them died. The footage is fucking shocking. Actually, but I'm not doing it. I'm going to show you this one. Right. So Iris Jones, 86, met Mohammed Ibrahim. Like what? Like, I'll be careful what the fuck I say, right? But what a name to trust, right? From Egypt on social media, right? She went out and then married in Egypt. She claimed it was true love. So yeah, 37-year-old Mohammed Ibrahim in Egypt fell head over heels in love with 86-year-old Iris, right? Then she loaned thousands of pounds to him, right? They wasn't invested, just wanted it. She also said here, why do women do this to themselves? She even went on a TV breakfast show to talk about being saddle sore from the sex they were having when they first met. Iris. So, Iris, 86, getting ploughed by Mohammed Ibrahim. Alright, Betty, you'd be smashing Iris. Fart gags are always funny, they are. Every Nick, some laughs. I work with some mariners and they rip the arse out of me mustache. That's not cool, man. Sorry, this world is fucked. That's not cool. Someone forgot the 10 pegs. So. Right, that was what went down. When I come back, right, we're gonna have a break. When I come back, we're gonna do lately I've been thinking, and I've got some really fucking killer thoughts to get out there. Whether these could make it to being like jiffers for this week, I fucking have no idea. Dunno. I feel as if I am. Matt, who can't be here tonight, Matt, he's having a little bit of a break. He did say, Cole, do you think you can get to 9 PM? Cuts by 9. I'm normally pretty fucked. FYI. But yeah, I think I can get a 9, right? What 8? I think I've got another hour in us. Definitely think I've got another hour. Beatty would smash Iris. Totally? Beatty, you fucking what? Look at Iris. Poor Iris. Jeezo. Have I ever done crop circles, Cole? This is what's cool about having Nick here. I have not done crop circles. But do you know what were crop circles, Nick? Crop circles for me were once totally 100% dudes. Dudes with boards and ropes. But recently I've started thinking, actually, you know what? It's not 100% that. There is 1 or 2% aliens. I've definitely started to think that. Because they've been doing it, there's been like analysis complete on crop circles and on where the everything's been folded down. Some of them is fellas with boards and ropes, but some of them have been put down, and like the way that they've snapped or bent, and the radiation around it, suggests something else. I'm kind of in. Nick, Nick, be a part of our crew. Be within the men's setosphere, because we need your views on UFOs and the cryptid. I'm dead pleased you're here. Iris has lovely teeth. She's got good teeth. She does have good teeth. You don't get a better look. I'm surprised, Beatty, you're just all in. I'm after Thai wife. My goal this weekend. Yeah. The Thais. Japanese. Chinese. Thais. Yeah. Doing good. I meant to show you. Posted so popular in the UK, especially Russia. And why can't Matt make it? Drop out? He's a total dropout. I don't know, mate. I don't know. He's disappointed us quite a lot recently, actually, as Matt. He loves, right, a food pick. You need a wife, Bates. I need a wife. Oh, it's getting here. We're past the summer solstice. Time to put the lamp on. Time to put the lamp on. With Cox. With Cox? With Cox. So yeah, Iris, Beatty. I could see you doing a number on Iris. Time we'll do one more of this, right? I've got another one. which is there's no way I can do this right as an episode of what went down. I need to try to fucking cut this into like a video for tomorrow. Like fucking not gonna happen, is it? Right, and then after the break, I've got some like really serious things to talk about. Fucking hell. What was the last one? Hottest. Fucking hell. Check this out, right? Whoa. Stop. Right, okay, so here we go. This is the hottest curry in London. And I asked the question, what's the hottest food you've had? The hottest food I've ever eaten, right, was in, there's a restaurant here in Sunderland, right, called Roma. But you know what Roma is? In Sunderland, Roma, it's an Italian's, right? On the menu, don't know if it's on now, I doubt it. There was a thing like the super mega hot and had like 58 chilies next to it. And it was called, what the fuck was it called? The Inferno, right? And it was a tomato-based sauce with a bit of pasta and prawns. And I was like, Inferno. I was like, I'll eat that. But yeah, I'll have one of them, pal. Right? And the music's off. It's Luna here. Oh, Luna! Hi guys, howdy, Luna. Right? And the chef came out and said, dude, like, he didn't say that, obviously. He was Italian or whatever Italians are in Italians. He came out and said, dude, are you sure you want this? Because like, this is really hot. This is not like you're not going to enjoy it. I was like, aye? Why aye? I'll have one of them, please. Fucking hell. It came out right, and it was the hottest thing I've ever eaten in my life. There was zero enjoyment. And you put your mouth in there. Like, you start putting pints down straight, every mouthful. I had about 4 mouthfuls. It was insane. Now, here's one in London. This dude has it.
Carry on. The first spoon is just gone.
Things similar. Like, well, it can't be that hot.
And, 5-6 spoons, not a problem at all. But it does get to your back of your throat a bit. Have some water, or we'll be alright. It's in the world's hottest curry.
It's so true.
I said I want you to enjoy it. Oh, what was his name? Sorry, I forgot. Daniel. Just have the mango lassi. I swear to God, you'll be alright. It affects everyone. No more than rough about. Say now.
Shirt off.
10 minutes left to recover. How long
Outside.
Done the 15 minutes.
As if he's been stabbed.
You've done the 10 minutes. Now, you're listening to me, Danny. You've got only 10 minutes to recover, Danny. After having that mango lassi, I swear to God, have the full one. You'll recover.
Oh, he's not doing well. This lad is not doing well.
See how, you know, this young man tried almost a half spoon. I was almost the same as you.
Cold milk is the thing. Kim, you might. This is niche actually.
It will cool all your inside, the liver.
This is actually quite niche. But there was a show. It's the delayed reaction that gets me. It takes a while, then Sam, to kick in. Yeah, cold milk. I don't know whether you'll know this one. Some of you might. But a TV show right in the UK called Big Brother. So you put everybody in a house. They have versions to this in every country, right? You have a house, loads of cameras, put 10 people in, or 20, I don't know what. Keep them there for 2 months, see how people react. There was once, right, where there's a Scottish lad, a blind fella. I can't remember what he's called. I'm going to call him Sammy. It wasn't called Sammy, but it was like, I'm going to call him Sammy because I don't know what his name is. And he was in the Big Brother house and they had a chili eating competition. And one of the hottest chilies they brought in for this competition was a Scotch bonnet, which is like a South African, right? It was like a South African one, which is like really fucking mega hot. And he was like, a Scotch bonnet for a Scotsman. And blind fella, and he just bit it. Ate it. And as you said, right, the delayed reaction, he was like, fine. Then he was just like in total chaos. And he's a blind dude. Like, so he's like in chaos mode. Doesn't know what to do. So people are handing him like bottles of milk. And he's just pouring bottles of milk down him. Didn't know what to do. Because his ego got ahead got ahead of him, man. Wild. Right. I think that's going to be the end of what went down. What would say is, we will end with NGL, not gonna lie. If you want to give a confession, if you want to tell a funny joke, if you want to ask me a question, then please send it through NGL. And then at like 8:55, the last 5 minutes, we'll check it out and see what you got, and we'll go through. We'll end with NGL. Next, though, I'm going to do lately I've been thinking. I'm going to go for a break, and I'll be back in a second. See you all very soon. Please chat. Please like. Please comment. Please press buttons. Please repost. Hey, please help us get it out there. Right? I know I say it all the time. That sounds like needy as fuck, and I do apologise. But I do think just a few more people keep the chat flowing and be cool. Great, we've got new folk in. Defo. Right, love yous. Here we go, break 2. Is it break 1? Is this break 1, break 2? So, this is characters, right, who were meant to be old, but weren't really that old, but now I'm kind of like their age. First one, Danny Glover. Right, so Danny Glover, he was too old for this shit in 1987, right? So guess what? But don't read. Guess what? He was only 39 when filming. I think he was 41 when the movie came out in 87. But when he was filming that there, he's like 39, 40. He's younger than me, and he was too old for this shit. How wild is that? And look at how good this post is, right? Next, Victor Meldrew. Right? Oh, can I hide it? Can I? Oh shit, I thought I hid it. Victor Meldrew, right? Played by Richard Wilson. He was 53 when he did this, and he was like an old grumpy man. I'm like, fucking, that's what's that? That's 7 years away from me, innit? 7 years? 7 years and I'll be Victor Meldrew? What the fuck? Whoa, Boss T's 53! Boss T! It's me, Boss T. Boss T's 53? Fucking hell. Boss T. I'll cut in there before we get into the Boss T 53. Keep that. Right, okay, so how we doing? We're doing good. Right, gonna pour one in. Cheers, everybody. Right, take care. Cookie boy. Bits still there. Hope you're all still there, please. If you're still there, give us just say hello. Yes, I'm here. Thumbs up, anything. If you're on X as well, please get in on the chat. That would be super cool as well. Keep on chatting. Repost and help us get a few more in. Right, so here we go. So this is Lately I've Been Thinking.
Lately I've been thinking.
That was quick. Lately I've been thinking. Right. So this is still here called. Right, here we go. Right. So lately I've been thinking. Wish I was 55. Get my hands on my freaking pension. So lately I've been thinking. I don't think I'm in the right frame of mind to do these serious thoughts, but I'm going to try. Right, I'm going to try. So please help us out. Please chip in. Batesy, Mark, Boss T, Richie, if you're still there, right? Nick, if you fancy it, chip in and comment on this. Please comment on these ones. The last ones is fine. That's just the news. These are my thoughts, and I want to explore my thoughts because I'm going to use these thoughts, right, as videos. So this first one is this. It's called Hot Immigrants. Now, do you know what? I am really against this wild, but that could this I'm 35, got another 12 to go. So 55, got another 12 to go. So it's fucking wild what's happening in the UK. Like dudes, military aged men, 18 to 35, are coming across the channel in dinghies, 500 a day. That's just happening every day. 500 foreigners of fighting age males are coming across, right? And landing on shores. And for some reason, like, no one's doing fuck all about it. It's wild, right? It's wild. Claim it's immigration. I don't want to be political, but fuck that. Like, fuck that. It ain't. It's dudes want to come over and like take the money and do whatever, right? Great, they want a better life. I would do that, right? I would totally do that, right? But here's my hypocrisy. I am totally against them coming across. But if these were coming across, if these ones were coming across, right? If this is what was landing, if 500 of these were landing a day, right, on a dinghy, right, I'd be like, wow, that's like wild. Like, I don't know what it is. This is a grok thing. So the first one I says to Grok, give us a picture of like a hot woman coming across on a dinghy, right? This one, I was like, she looks a bit younger, but the one behind's like a mum, so I think that's all right. And I think that could be like a big sister. I just think it's this one here. Looks a Grok's pulled out a young'un. Yeah, mummy's Grok's a bit of a wrong'un, right? But also, right? Also, like, so this is me hypocrisy. If it was 500 a day, I'd be like, aye, that's fine. I'm fine for my tax money to pay for that. That's really fucking wrong. Because I also agree with this. Deport every single illegal, not this one, alien. I agree with that as well. So, like, what do I believe in? Honestly, I'm really appalled with like all these fighting age men and just coming in over dinghies. But honest to God, if we were talking about this, I honestly would not be as appalled. I wouldn't give a honest to God, if I'm totally honest with you, I wouldn't give a fuck. I great. Fucking good. Now, what does that say about me? What does that say about me? That's really, really negative of me. It's one of these kind of like thought experiments where I think that collapses everything I believe in, because I am massively biased against I'm massively biased against like, military aged men versus like young hot lasses. So therefore, am I biased? I don't know. But I also did agree with the deport every single illegal, not this one, alien. I did like that. Yeah, I get it. Anyway, that's what I was thinking about that. So you can see where this is good. Do you think can I put that out as a video? I'm not too sure. Here's one, and I really, really believe in this. And a couple of people give us examples. At least all the cooking and cleaning will get done. Just and imagine that though. Like a lot of like conservative women coming across. Yeah, just wanting like a good life with a man and a family. Fuck. Right, here we go. This one. So, I totally agree with this. The UK heat lands differently to the heat in the Med. I reckon it has to be because the UK rains like 300 days a year, so when it gets warm, the air's filled with all that groundwater. I ain't no scientist though. What do you think? So, telling you this, right? When it's hot in the UK, it is a lot different to being hot abroad. A lot. Like 25 degrees in England is like, or the UK. So the UK, right? Okay, sorry, so Britain. 25 degrees is like 35 degrees in Spain or Turkey or Greece or whatever. And I totally believe that. When it's like just like 20 odd degrees here, you're like, fuck, I cannot breathe. It's horrid. Like, everything's sticky, everything's nasty. You get to Greece and it's like 32, 33, and you're still like just walking about. Everything's cool, having a drink, everything's fine. Now I know, like, if you're in the UK, you're probably working and you're in your home and all that. So it's probably got something to do with the houses. That's probably it. But a few people dropped me some science on this one, because I do believe this is totally true. I totally believe, right, that the heat in the UK versus the heat abroad is different. So complaining at 25 degrees in the UK is fine, because it is nasty. I don't know, what do you think? What do you think? I think we used to call it clear air. It hit 29 degrees last Saturday when I was at the bike racing, so jumping from 19 is a massive jump. Then we had no wind. BT's science. Right. We go to Indonesia every year and it never feels this hot. It's wild, isn't it? It depends where you are. Urban or suburban. In the UK, cities are or areas with more green and crops, etc. Says Nick. Like, it does feel nasty. Heat in the UK is nasty. It's horrid. Abroad, it's fine and nice, but in the UK, it's just awful. Live beer festival at Riot this weekend. Cricket Swingers Club. Mate, I've seen that. I've seen them put the tents up. Mate. Right. My next thing is really deep, so I'm going to try and do a good job of this one. Because I want this one to be a video. I don't think that last one could be a video. I think the hot immigrants could be. Right. Why am I going? We can actually. It's tickets, but we could go down if you want, mate. You're going here? It's tickets, mine, mate. It's like a ticket thing. So this one's a biggie. This one is a biggie. And this really requires deep thought. So is everybody ready, right? Is everybody ready to really deeply think about this position and I'm going to put, right? So, cricket weekends. So, Mark, between where me and Bates live, between the two of us, right, there is a cricket club and they've got a pub, like a bar on it. It's really cool. It's really good. And this weekend, the cricket pitch, they're putting loads of tents up and they're doing a beer festival. And it's like, I can see it from where I am, actually, I can see it. So Bates is going down there. But it's a ticket thing. You had to buy tickets early on, I think. I was cycling around the lakes in Italy and clocked a mid-30s temp. It was lovely. I do think that the UK is a different temperature entirely. It works on a different type of temperature scale. So, what's this? This is my simulation theory, right? So, what I think. Do you know when you watch, if you play games, right? If you play Grand Theft Auto, right? So take GTA as an example. If you have ever played Grand Theft Auto or know what it is, right? You've got here, you've got this an environment, like a world, right? It's a massive island, right? You've got loads and loads of people on it and cars and all that kind of shit's going on in it. And it's like it's own little tiny little world. Now I think we are super close, right, to having those little characters in that Grand Theft Auto world, right? Believing that they are real and that their world is also real. Now, not having the level of intelligence of us, of inquiry, they might have IQ of 0.1, but that's all they need to believe that their world is real. It's like a woodlouse. You've got this little woodlouse that's just fucking crawling around, right? What level of IQ has that got? like nothing, right? It's in its environment, it's in its world. You go pick that up, and you go put a little woodlouse in like a big fucking pot with some plants and some shit, and it would just walk around, eat shit, do like woodlouse stuff, and it will believe that is the entire world and universe. I think we are super close to doing that digitally. Like super close to creating that little kind of like digital woodlouse world. And sprites will not know that what they live in is not real. And I don't mean like they'll be like really intelligent to question that. They'll just not realise that it's not real. Does that make sense? Does that make any kind of sense what I'm trying to say? Like, just Greg, Woodlouse. At the minute there seems smart. Greg's in. Right, for Greg, this is like 6 a.m. in New Zealand. Thank you so much. Matrix Simulation, Manifest, Great Tube, Wikipedia, Grey Goo. I've Colin Reed. Time to get another drink. For me it is. No, am I going too deep? This is the point, right? This is the point, Mark. So I need to speak to you. Right, I need to speak to you. The first half of this show is going to be about the news and what's been going on. And then we're going to start getting deep, man. 8 or 9 is going to be deep. I'm going to buffer you guys so hard. You guys are going to get so buffered. Basically, you don't get this joke, right? There's a bit of buffering. I use buffering as a euphemism for pounding, right? Cat was all in on the buffering, but she's disappeared. Cat, are you still there? Are you still up for some buffering? Anyway, I think this is real, right? Or Luna's here as well. I think Luna might like it buffering. Shit, I'm sorry, right? I didn't mean that one, right? Just genuinely out of drink. Oh, that's shit, pounding, right? What do you think though of that? I think we are close to creating characters who totally believe that they are real without questioning reality, but existing in a matrix that has got to be so close. So close. I really. So therefore, the question is, if that's their reality, right? Why is it not our reality? Like, if it's true for them, then it can be true for us. Press the wrong button. Then it can be true for us. We could well honestly be in that reality. Iran have AI soldiers, Nick says. We all live in someone's petri dish. Fucking hell, that's true. That's the best thing about my drive home lately. What is? AC is the saviour. Well, that was simulation theory. I don't think I'm pulling out any great fucking content here for sharing as jiffers. I think I've done a shit job. I might have to replicate this tomorrow morning. I might have to do this again. But straight. Do you know what I mean? Straight headed. Oh, okay, simulation theory. What about these little guys? These little woodlouse guys? I might have to do that. That's what I might have to do, because I can't see people want to watch this. If so, I want my shades, man. Okay, so we are in the Matrix. Yeah, Greg. No, I'm not saying we are. I'm saying listen, mate. We could be, because we must be on the edge of creating artificial little sprites with 0.1 IQs. And if we can do that, who could do that above us? Honestly, I think there's something in that. Right then, so here's one. This looks super plain as a post, but it's this one in the middle, right? What luxuries in the 90s are now normal? So I was thinking, in the 90s, right? There used to be what was a massive luxury, but now is not. And the main thing that comes out with this is technology. So tech is totally like TVs, right? Like, fucking imagine like a telly, right? Red, not Woodlouse having red blood EI containers. EI is getting freaky and at a high rate. Totally giant to us like we are to a tiny fly. Exactly, Bates. We demonstrate negative and positive photo taxis with woodlice during our biology tuition. Jesus Christ. A woman being nice is a luxury. This Bates, okay, we're switching gears. So I got sunburn in my neck today. So it was lovely. What was a luxury then? So like technology was, if you imagine, remember in the 90s, like you'd have a TV in the 90s, right? If like in the 90s, you were probably lucky if you had a 32. 32 was the number, and it was a big cathode ray. So it was like a meter deep, 32-inch TV. Somebody said that in the 80s there was one of those in a massive, in a big like window in London, 32-inch cathode. And it was like 10 grand. Now you have we've just got every room's got a TV in it. Every room's got a TV. I've got like a 65-inch TV, and it's like it's a bit too small, really. Like technology is the thing. Phones. Technology is the thing that was a luxury, but now it's just a total baseline. But when I posted that, right, somebody totally flipped it. Oh, that was the image I created, right? Somebody totally flipped it. Brexit. So Brexit came in with what was normal in the 90s and now luxuries. And this is wild. So, gas and electric. Fucking hell. Gas. We have the highest gas and electric prices on the planet. I believe that is the case. We've got the highest gas and electric prices on the planet. When we've got the North Sea full of fucking gas, right? And we've got loads of wind. And fucking hell, we have the highest. That is totally true. Cigarettes, right? So, if you can see that, it says cigarettes. Now, I used to smoke. Probably about 10 a day. I'd say 10 a day. So I'd buy 20s. I'd buy 20s every 2 days. And I am sure, I used to buy Regal King Size was what I used to buy, right? And I'm sure when I bought them, listen, I've got any love for them. I was so pleased to get off smoking. But when I was buying them, I'm sure you get 20 for about £3, £3.20, I think it was. And it was a while back. Probably about 20 years ago. I've probably stopped smoking about 20 years ago. Now, I think cigarettes are really expensive. Actually, that's grok. I'm sure they are fucking stupid price. How much are 20 Regal King Size in the UK today? Now, I'm not saying smoking's cool because it's not. Right, I was so pleased to get off it. £18.40. Fucking hell! That is super well. So now, right? So 20 years ago, and that's a long time. 20 years ago is a long time, right? But 20 years ago, it was about £3.20. It was definitely about £3.20, and it felt expensive, right? It did feel expensive, but 20 quid for 20 fags. So that's like 10 quid a day for cigarettes. Fucking hell. I used to smoke Jamaican Holborn years ago. And I believe that's gone up massively in price too. My dad used to smoke that. My dad stopped smoking about 10 years ago. 120 a month here. So triple that for me to the pound. And gas at 2.45.60 per litre. Oh, we're much more expensive. Are we? For petrol? But what a wild thing. That's totally true. Put that back on. Cigarettes. Like I say, I'm not a fan of cigarettes. A pint. An average pint now is about £5.50. Car insurance for me is never alright, to be fair. Mortgages. NHS time is wild. Right? it could go on. But well done, Brexit. I did like that. Because it does show you that there's as some things get cheap, like technology, other things get just like so much more expensive. Like groceries and shit just go through the roof. I was fucking skunk. Oh, I used to smoke Jamaican, old, Holborn. But that is a pouch. Is that not a pouch though? Mark, I'm sure there's a pouch, like a green pouch with gold writing called Old Jamaican. And it's I used to pick a collie with tobacco for a lift to work. Pay him with tobacco, and it was probably cheaper to pay the petrol. £4 at the cricket club. You're not coming tomorrow. You're not coming to tomorrow. Mate, if you got the cricket club tomorrow during beer festival, if you get a pint for £4, you will be fucking lucky, dude. It is really expensive on cricket club thingy night. So that was old school, new school. That was my 4. Lately I've been thinking there's no way I can release those. They were not good enough for release. Right, going to do another break and come back and we're going to do Jeezo Bro. So we're going to have a bit of fun. Then get your NGLs in. If you want to put in an NGL, you want to confess, you want to ask, you want to say a joke, put it in through NGL. We'll be back in a minute. Here we go, break 3. Check that out, lads. Right. So, you go on to Instagram, you type in ring girls, that's what you get. You get that. You type in grid girls, and that's what you get off of your grid girls, right? So, who's the best? Right, we'll start off with that, and then we'll move on to, do we even need them? Ring girls or the grid girls? Which ones are the tippy toppies? So, me point. Grid girls are useful with umbrellas. They are useful with umbrellas. They do. Right, my point is this. Right, actually, go back because my point is buried inside of here. Have you seen this? 2 seconds, right? So can I make that any bigger? 2 seconds. What happens here? No, it's too big. That's too big. It's going to be hard to see, right? But, and it didn't need the sound actually. There's an MMA fighter, right? This is way back, right? This is in 2016. So he wins, he's pumped up, right? He's full of like adrenaline and not the juice, right? He's full of it. Like, he's like, "Oi!" They bring in a ring girl, right? He pulls her in, like he pulls her in, just like he's like yeah, like, and come on, and then bows, look, and then bows like with respect, and he comes under a load of issues in Korea about sexual harassment and objectification, right? So the next time he rolls out, he wins because this fella's a bit of a ledge, so he wins. Here he is, he wins again, right? This time though, he's like nah, nah, I won't be nowhere near that. I'm not having any of it. I'm not being anywhere near it because like the last time I got like loads of like sexual harassment issues, and he's really against it. Now, I'm not one of these, right? I'm not one of these to be like, oh well, it's alright then for them, it's alright for us, that kind of thing. But my point is with this one, if I can find a point, is that ring girls were introduced. Right? I looked into this. Right, ring girls were introduced in 1960, or in the 1960s. Right, in the 60s, it was because like boxing, totally male dominated, massive male audience. Imagine there's the internet, right? So you kind of get. Jeezo, I'm back. I am back. How we doing? We're still there. Who's still there? Please say hello if you're still there. Beatty's there. Not a fan of grid or ring girls. I'm getting married Sunday to Luna. So, any point of this exactly, Mark, unless you're a man. Congratulations to you both. Okay, Greg's in. And if you're still there, please say hello, right? What's with the den cam, bruv? Do Just make sure you can still see that I'm about, man. About or not. That's what. Hello, Richie's there. Sam's still there. Thank you, Sam, for sticking with us. Thank you. And thank you so much, Sam, because when I posted, Richie as well, actually, right? Actually, a lot of yous, but let me just call you out individually, right? So, when I posted my poster for tonight, Sam was straight on the repost. Come along. Cold's a good lad, kind of thing. Thank you so much, Sam. Love you. Appreciate that. Richie, you are always liking and reposting the posters and the videos for Jeezo Its Friday as well, mate. I do see that. I do see that. Just like I see Mark doing it. Cookie Boy, you like and repost as well. Luna, you do as well a bit. Psych, I do appreciate you all, right? Getting in, liking and reposting the stuff. Hola, Kaz is there. Boss T. Thank you so much, right? Beatty, you could do a lot better. You could do a lot better with supporting Jeezo Its Friday by reposting. I mean, the people that you follow, mate. I mean, who knows who would get any Beatty if you were reposting my shit. Imagine the crowd that would pull in. Fuck. So, we've done that. We're going to now do the new segment. No, it's not the new segment, actually. It's old segment. It's Jeezo, bro. Jeezo, bro. I need to switch cameras. So, we've took... Fuck me. We've got to do a shit live, right? So, that's... Where's that gone? Here we go. It's Jeezo, bro. Is that right for this one? Well, 50 Cent, right, is... But I'm done. What about the meme, man? Oh, Greg. Oh, Greg. Greg's a good dude. Greg's a good dude. Out in like 12 hours time. All in, loving everything I do. Getting up at like 6 a.m. to watch. Hi, Greg. I'm not fucking forget about you, dude. I love you. And like, you're my only motorsport dude as well. And you're a McLaren fan. Richie, I think you're a bit of a McLaren fan, I think. But no, Greg, I'm with you, pal. I'm with you. Thank you so much, dude. Honestly. So, right. I'm home now. I heard I found a husband. So, Fitty, right, has been... Fitty's been trolling fucking... What do you call him? Diddy? Now, where's the volume? Right, see, let me just put some volume on.
It's a rare condition this day and age to demand a freak off with so much rage. The strangest addiction that you'll ever find. Some people say that he's losing his mind. Well, then there must be some magic juice inside the Punisher. 'Cause all I see is a chocolate thing. Man, they're busting over everything. It's the biggest break of the century.
So, Fitty's been fucking sending this out. He's been posting this. 50 Cent has been posting this about Diddy. Like, how wild is that? It's fucking wild, that one. Totally wild. This is so good. I don't know if this is real, right? I really, really hope this is real. Countries and Luna, I know, jokes. Tough mate, you're awesome, called mate. Oh, thank you, dude. Congrats, call your best mate found love on your channel. She don't know, cause she does. I sent you this. Watch this. I hope this is real. I really do.
You work here, right? My little brother is stuck in the what's it called, the third stall, like the big stall. Can you help me? Thank you so much.
This can't be real.
What are you doing? I don't know that guy.
Is that real? Could that be real? I'm not sure that could be real. I'm not too sure. Yeah, this is this part of the show, right? So this is the thing, right? So the show is now going to be in like 3 solid parts, right? 3 solid parts. Is the background music on? No, it's not. 3 solid parts, and it'll start off with a hello, how all doing? We're all good. Then we'll do the news. Then we'll do our big thoughts. And then we're going to do Jeezo Bro, which is like fart jokes. That's how it's going to go, right? That's going to be the news, thoughts, jokes. And then at the end, NGL. And then we all go and do our lives. So farts are going to be a big part of this section. The Jeezo Bro section, right? They're going to be a big part of it. And this is, like, so expect. Right? Expect. Right, here we go. Because this is really good. Cover your farts.
Do you think if I like tried to cover it up with a cough, they wouldn't hear it?
Okay, just do it. Let's score.
I am 46.
Yeah.
46. And honestly, I think farts are the fucking best, funniest thing ever. 46. I honestly think farts are the funniest fucking thing in the world. What the fuck does that mean about me? Honestly, the farts are the best thing ever. How fucking great are they? They're fucking great, aren't they? Farts. Jeez, oh, they're so funny. Like, fucking so funny. Love a fart. Man, love a fart. Right. This ain't no fart. This is, I'm 55. It gets even funnier. Does it? I imagine it does. Farts will just get funnier and funnier. Right, so this dude, he's an impressionist. He does like typical cool black guy impressions. He's fucking good though, right? So, cut that, put that on.
Guessing you the king of impressions.
He's
I
good.
want you to answer them as some famous people.
Definitely.
So the first one is Chris Rock. So here's the question, Chris. Would you ever consider running for president?
I mean, okay. All right, listen. At this point, anybody could be the
That's
president.
so good.
Listen, I don't care. Listen.
I mean, he does black dudes' voices really well. The next one's.
I don't care if Flavor Flav runs. I'll vote for him. If he wins and make
really
Honey
good.
Boo Boo the vice president, I don't care.
Okay. All right. Eddie Murphy, let me talk to you, dog.
So good.
How would you accept an Oscar?
Well, you know, what first I would say to these people,
Fucking so good.
just hold on, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say this. Why did it take so long? That's my question. I should have been had me an Oscar.
That's wild, isn't it?
You seen me.
It's wild you can like turn your voice to be something totally different. You can be somebody else's voice.
Yes.
He's wild. He becomes him, doesn't he?
All right, Kevin Hart. I'm talking to you. Kevin, what movie are you upset that you didn't get cast?
Listen, here's the thing, Steve. Here's the thing. Swear to God. Listen, Steve, the fact is, listen, I do every movie, Steve. I'm everywhere. Listen, it's me, Dwayne Johnson, and Meryl Streep. Swear to God, that's all you get. You know what I mean?
That is so good, isn't it? Like, he is so fucking great. That was so good. He goes full character. He does. Like, he just like he morphs into whoever that person is. He was really, really, really good. This is awful. This is total Jeezo bro. Alright, Jeezo bros. I don't know if this is real. It's bro. I don't know if that's real, is it? I can't believe that's real. You can't sit down and your balls pops. Nah, it's not real. That's not real. Shit ain't real. That ain't real. Stop not being real. Oh. Here are some false memories we all share. Now, I'm not really that mega big on the Mandela effect, I think it is, right? I'm not that mega big on it. But what say you? So Fruit the Loom having this cornucopia. I didn't even know what a cornucopia was, but apparently it's a basket. Apparently everybody has this vision, like of Fruit the Loom. I've got none of that. Not at all. Never thought anything about it ever. Right? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Right? Was never said in Snow White. Right? Okay, cool. It was magic mirror on the wall. Fine. Whatevs. Not really that boshed. Pikachu never had a black-tipped tail. Many people swear Pikachu's tail had a black tip at the end, but his tail was always yellow. What the I didn't give... What? So? Whatevs? The Monopoly Man never had a monocle. Oh, okay. I guess. Yeah. Whatevs? Luke, I am your father. Never happened. Wow! What? What the fuck? Nah, that destroys my reality. What? Luke, I am your father. Didn't happen. What? No chance. No way. Absolutely not. That cannot be true. I do not subscribe to this reality. No, I am your father is the line. So maybe there is something in it. I don't know. The Mandela effect. I wasn't bought in that one. This is wild, right? Super wild. So, somebody's built 25 luxury villas on top of a mall in China. And you know, China's wild. China built all these big, mega, superstructure places to live, and then it's demolish them because nobody wants them. They've got weird levels of waste money. But here is people have built. There's a town, village. There's a little village being built on top of the metro centre, basically. Look at this. These houses have all been built on top of the metro centre. How wild is that? That is totally crazy, isn't it? Totally crazy. Oh, jeez, oh. Fiat Uno's, right? Bit of a shit car, right? But when I was young, in the late 90s, early noughties, there was a Fiat Uno GT. It's a bit of a hot hatch, a bit of, not mega, but a bit of. And they've done a kind of a look, a contemporary look of what a Uno Turbo would look like, and it's a little Lancia, isn't it? A little Lancia. Not Lancia. That's not right. Lancia? Maurice. But it would be cool. Uno Turbo. Oh, hey, Mark, you had like little supercars, didn't you, mate? You had a Renault 5 GT Turbo and the GTR, didn't you? But that little Uno Turbo modern would be fucking cool. I tell you what, there's like a load of like remods you could do. Like a load of remods. Because new cars look shit. They look shit. But like a remod of a Capri. Have you ever seen that? Right? A remod of a Capri. They look like amazing. Like that looks. Look at that. That would be on the road. That would be so cool. That would be so cool on the road. Like mega cool. Like fuck. Like, who wouldn't want one of them? Theories are some something still believe. I'm gonna use some of these right for our jiffers. Right, what's that? 56. I got there. Right, how we doing? We all good? I love yous. You do know that, don't you? You do know I love yous, right? We've got a really good outing tonight. So Boss T, right? Boss T's done a really good tune. Don't say a night yet, guys. You're not going anywhere yet. I want you to watch this tune because Boss T's pulled out a really, really nice one. Never done. I don't. Is there NGLs? Let me have a look. No, not nice. We're going to watch Boss T's new track before you go. I want you to watch that first. Where the fuck's NGL? Oh, I had to do NGL. Let's see. Oh, I've got a new. Here's a surprise. I've got one in my inbox. Oh, I've got NGLs. Right, I'm going to carry them over. I'm going to carry those over. I've got NGLs. Sorry, I need to be slicker, Maurice, at this. But what we're going to do is we're going to end there, right, with Boss T's new tune, and I've robbed some AI for some AI video. This is new. This is a new outro for us. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you as always for your attention. Like it's great, right? Just like honestly, like having you guys here like, to chat along. It's like really, really cool, and I appreciate it. This is Boss T's Good Life video. Love yous. Send us a DM, chat. Right, I'm not going to bed yet, so chat soon.
I know you wanna go. It's a good life. It's a good bye.